Hello, how are you? Today I want to share one of my father's paintings, this painting. This is a 2001 oil on rice paper painting. It is titled A Singapore Artist in Paris. And yes, he was the Singapore artist in Paris. He was in Paris in 2001 as part of a residency program, courtesy of NAFA, his alumni. He was 60 years old when he finally made the trip to Paris. It was a dream come true. He could finally see the masters in the museums and paint to his heart's content. If you want to know more about his art journey in Paris, click on the link below. You may ask, is he the artist? Nope. So this very stylish man here with a beret and luggage bag looks like an artist, but he's not the artist. I hope you will like his series of paintings in Paris, and I'll see you for the next painting. This is a 2001 oil on rice paper painting. It is titled Sunset in Winter. In Singapore, we have no winters, so this is a scene in Paris. The sun is setting, casting its golden rays on this building here. But to me, the highlight of the painting is this part, the part that is in the shadows. The buildings and the streets are painted in these beautiful tones and shades of purple, bringing out the big contrast to the shiny building we have here. I really like this painting because the purple color is really so pretty. Unfortunately, you may not be able to see the real beauty of it in the video. I hope you like this painting too, and I'll see you for the next painting. So this is a 2001 oil on rice paper painting. It is titled Boats at the Canal Saint Martin. Canal Saint Martin is in Paris. Now this is a very atmospheric painting. The intention is to capture the essence and feeling of what he saw that day. It is not really to paint the boats or the Canal Saint Martin, which is why if you look up close at the boats, they only have very loose brush strokes and no details. And if you can see from the other parts of the painting, it's also very broad and quick brush strokes, which is why there are even empty spaces here that shows the original paper that it was painted on, which is very similar to Chinese ink painting. I hope you like this atmospheric painting, and I will see you for the next painting. This is a 2001 oil on rice paper painting. It is titled Evening Dust. Evening Dust is a scene in Paris. What is special about this painting is the white parts or the white spaces that we have. So a white space that we have here, which we call liu bai in a Chinese ink painting. It is this white space which creates a very dramatic shape to the painting, to the colored parts of the painting. And the boats themselves have also some patches of white that complements to this liu bai. I really like this style of painting that he has here, and we have another painting that is similar to this feeling as well, called The Morning Mist. Check out the other video and tell me which do you prefer. I will see you for the next painting. This is a 2001 oil on rice paper painting. It is titled Morning Mist. It is a scene of the River Seine in Paris. Now what is special about this painting is the empty spaces or the white spaces that we see here. This is very typical in a Chinese ink painting, but very uncommon in a Western oil painting. So in this painting, he wanted to capture the immediacy of the scene using Chinese ink painting style, which includes focus on the brush strokes, the leaving of white space, and of course this painting is painted on Chinese rice paper. I really like this painting because it gives you a very light, atmospheric and poetic feel that is very different from traditional oil on canvas paintings. I hope you like this painting too, and I'll see you for the next painting. Now this is a painting painted in 2001. It is an oil on paper painting. It is a painting of a garden in Paris. Now why Paris? because he was in Paris for 5 months in 2001 in a residency program under NAFA. So in this painting, we can see the sky is greenish yellow, the field is greenish yellow, everything is greenish yellow except for the people here, the crowd, that if you see close up, they are just represented by sparks of color, and the tall white and golden sculptures here. This is a 2001 oil on rice paper painting. It is titled Streets of Paris. When he was in Paris in 2001, it was the first time he was in Paris, and he was already 60 years old. It was a dream come true, for he wanted to go to Paris many times. When he was young, he wanted to go to Paris to study art, but his father stopped him. When he was in his middle age, he wanted to go to Paris to paint, but his mother stopped him. Finally, when he was 60 years old, he had the chance to go to Paris, and he seized it immediately. He may have the body of a 60-year-old man when he was in Paris, but it was a blood and spirit and excitement of a 20-year-old man living his dreams. I hope you will like his Paris series, his paintings of a dream come true, and I'll see you for the next painting. This is a 2002 oil on canvas painting. It is a painting of the Gare de Lyon station in Paris. If you have been to Paris and have made a trip to the south of France or even to Switzerland, you may have gone to this station to take a train. Well, when he was there in 2001, he went to the Lyon station not to take a train, but to paint the train station. He was attracted by the architecture of the train station and its long history. He did several paintings of the station, including this one of its exterior and several of the train platforms. What is special about this painting is really the color palette. It has a very unusual pastel color palette, from the pink, girlish pink here, purple here, beige and white here, which I think you can't really see from the video. And this is quite different from its usual color palette. I hope you like this painting and it reminds you of good memories at the Lyon station. Thank you, and I'll see you again for the next painting.